Hey, shalom, shalom, Yabashim Shabashim Kakadash Brakatham, Kahala, Yahabashim Yahushai Bahau Kakadash. Hey, this is GMS Quick Hit. As we're looking to the news, I got on my phone, I'm just checking it out, so I'll show you guys this from NBC News, I believe. Yep, NBCnews.com. It says, and this article came out yesterday about 11. It says colonial pipeline hack claimed by Russian group Darkside spurs emergency order from White House. All right. So once you go into it, it says the federal government issued a rare emergency declaration on Sunday after a cyber attack on a major U.S. pipeline choked the transportation of oil to the eastern U.S. The Colonial Pipeline, responsible for the country's largest fuel pipeline, shut down all its operations Friday after a hacker broke into some of its network. All four of its main lines remain offline. The emergency declaration from the Department of Transportation aims to ramp up alternative transportation routes for oil and gas. It lifts regulation and drivers carrying fuel in 17 states across the south and eastern United States, as well as the District of Columbia, allowing them to drive between fuel distributors and gas and local gas stations on more overtime hours and less sleep than federal. This is talking about pretty much they're blaming Russia for hacking that pipeline. And as of recent, today, I believe, there's a school shooting in Russia. So, there's all kind of, things going on. This too early to call and say what's actually happening. But it's a lot of stirring a pot happening around here with Russia and Babylon. And let's see here. Get here. I want to get this precept. It's like I got kind of distracted. I'm going to Isaiah, the 13th chapter. All right, it says, let's see here. I'm trying to get straight to the point. All right, it says Isaiah 13 and 17, it says, Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. The bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, which is fire and brimstone. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Yeah, so, these countries, mainly Russia is not going to regard, gold or silver. And you go into the Lord putting hooks into, Gog and Magog's mouth, which is today's Russia, pretty much bringing them back to that Soviet mind state. And it's a lot going on right now. You got Crimea, Russia's so-called doing military drills with their armies at Ukraine. They pretty much seized all the ships from Ukraine via through the annexation of Crimea. They pretty much is a military tactic to do that, which is why come to think about it, which is why Babylon, America, is fucking around in the Persian Gulf, because Ukraine's military is offline. Their naval base is offline. They're pretty much crippled. So Esau is doing his moves on both ends, from Russia to Babylon. And ultimately it's going to lead to that Third World War, which is going to consist of the thermonuclear missiles, man. So, what I'm saying? With that being said, We almost at the end of this thing, man. You know, let's keep an eye open, as the scriptures say. Be occupied in the times, as the beginning, so is the end going to be manifesting signs and wonders. You know, and this is a sign and wonder. Anytime you hear about Russia in hostility with Babylon, it's very credible news, and something to, you know, kind of take a look at prophetically, you know. So with that being said, I say call law, y'all Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Kokadash, y'all Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Kokadash. Barakathum to you, Akim. Double honor to our apostles, who are elders who rule well. Blessed citation to you, brothers, at that teaching and enduring true sincerity. Shalom.